1945, Pollock moved from New York City to Long Island. His studio was a converted barn without heating or lighting. Pollock's aim to work directly from his unconscious led to a radical process of dripping and pouring paint over large canvases placed flat on the ground. The rhythms in Summertime reflect his belief that the modern artist is working and expressing an inner world, in other words expressing the energy, the motion, and other inner forces. The rhythms created by the fluid and seemingly random arrangements of paint invoke a visual dance, echoing Pollock's physical movements across the canvas. His techniques defied traditional brushwork, emphasizing an instinctive and physical engagement with his medium. Summertime, number 9A is not only a visual experience but also a record of the artist's performative interaction with his materials.
This work is Pollock's largest ever painting. It was done in 1943, it's called Mural. It was a commission for Peggy Guggenheim. And in a way, it shows both the young Pollock working through Picasso, continuing to fracture the architecture of Cubism, painting hovering somewhere between representation and abstraction, whilst at the same time taking on board the lessons of the Mexican muralists like Siqueiros and Orozco, who'd been working in New York in the 1930s, and which some people think gave Pollock the impetus to work on such a large scale. But the critical thing about this work is that it starts to proclaim an originality that is all Pollock's. And in a way, this is self-contained, but also a gateway into his heroic drip period from 1947, where Pollock, almost dancing balletically with the canvas on the floor, is pouring and dripping, not in a random way, never chaos as he said, but in something approaching a kind of natural order or rhythm.
Jackson Pollock was an influential American painter, and the leading force behind the abstract expressionist movement in the art world. During his lifetime, Pollock enjoyed considerable fame and notoriety. Jackson Pollock's greatness lies in developing one of the most radical abstract styles in the history of modern art, detaching line from color.